What's up, YouTube? This is Damon, aka the world's worst magician, and today I'll be bringing you a look at Verve by Jacopo Maggetto and Ellusionist.com. So, you may be wondering why I just have the wrapper here and not the gimmick. The way the gimmick's constructed, I'm pretty sure that if I showed it to you, it would kind of give it away. So I'm just going to go with the wrapper here. But before we get into any of this, I do have a demo video, and your eyes are not deceiving you. The demo video is sped up, so you can see the effect. But I had to do it because my camera, the frame rate is so high that if you put it in slow motion, I tried it several times, you could see how it's done. And even when you watch the teaching video from Ellusionist.com, his frame rates, it's the same problem. Like, I could see it happening. But with the naked eye, the human eye cannot perceive the effect as fast as it's happening. But it's just that if you were to go and put it in slow motion or whatever, you'd be able to see it. And you know how I feel about giving away magic secrets. So I did speed up the video. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. Okay, so hopefully you see the effect. The gist of it is going to be, and I'll leave a link to in the description for the trailer as usual. But you take a stick of gum out, and then you discard the wrapper. You shake it, and you can turn it into one flavor, which is just the standard. It's kind of weird. It actually says chlorophyll on here, so I'm not sure if that's how they get down in Italy. I mean, I was born in Italy and I don't remember any of that, but maybe it's just a, lost in translation kind of thing. But, it's just a standard mint flavor. And then if you shake it again, you can turn it into a white spearmint wrapper. So it's actually kind of a double effect because you can take it from nothing to green to white. So that's the basic effect. So as usual, let's get into the negatives. First big negative, this thing, for me, I don't know if it's just mine because I got it early on, but it's pretty poorly constructed. So this is the wrapper that came with it, and I did want to show you this before I fix it, but it already came apart. I mean, the first time I tried to put the gimmick inside of the wrapper, it just fell apart. So it's not a huge deal. Double-sided tape is going to fix this, but, for how much I paid and it's a brand new effect, straight out of the box, and it does this, that's a little disappointing. The gimmick itself is also a little bit of, it's kind of flimsy. Not the gum itself, it's the wrappers. So they're a little loose, so I found that from certain angles, you can actually get a little flash, so you gotta watch how you're handling it. And another negative about the handling is you pretty much need to make it go in one direction. When you're holding it to make the effect work properly. I can't really get too much into that, otherwise I'll give stuff away, but you just got to watch how you hold it. The gimmick, it seems like it would last a little while. They do give you instructions on how to repair it, and they did send the parts to be able to repair it. Kind of a negative there as well is that Jacopo, it's funny, they keep calling him Jacopo, but when he says his own name, it's Jacopo. He speaks English, but you can tell that it is definitely not his first language. But you should be able to get enough out of that video to be able to repair it if you need to. So another negative here for me, Brooklyn gum. We don't have this in the US. So it's kind of a dead giveaway that you got something else going on because we don't sell this gum in America. Now, you can, I guess, get it imported maybe or something like that, or buy some online, excuse me. I just got through traveling, so of course I'm sick again. But yeah, so I guess you could import some of this. The way that I was going to play off the fact that it's not an American brand was to just say, hey, I got this crazy Italian gum, and whenever you take it out of the wrapper, for some reason, the wrapper just keeps coming back, and then sometimes it even changes flavor, something like that. Like, play it off that way, but you can't hand this out. So a switch needs to happen. So if you don't have this gum readily available, you can't switch. I mean, it's not like you could just switch it for spearmint. They're going to notice that, you know, the names are different. So that's kind of a negative as well. But all that said, sorry, I've been taking up your time with a little bit of negatives. I'm a little disappointed in this thing after I get it. But to the positives, if you do the effect, you do kind of have to hold it a certain way to make sure that it works every time, because I've gotten a lot of misfires. But once it does work, and I've gotten it to work, you saw it in the demo video, it looks super cool. And if you have something to switch, that's even better, because, you know, you blow their mind, they see the effect, and then of course they're gonna be like, let me see that gum, or something like that. And then, you know, you do the switch, you hand them a regular piece of gum, and then it's like, oh wow. And then since you handed them a regular piece of gum, it's an instant reset. So if somebody is there and they're like, hey, you know, can you do that again? You can. And I apologize. When I say it's an instant reset, I mean that, you know, you could like put it in your pocket and be able to do it again, but there is a very small setup that needs to take place before you can do it again. So, I mean, if you got it down, you're good. You know, take you a couple of seconds maybe. So, you know, you just can't do it in front of them, obviously. So the effect is cool. It works pretty quickly, and like I said, the human eye versus a camera, they're not gonna be able to pick up what happened, and it's gonna happen, you know, pretty quick. So you can fool people, you can get good reactions. It's something new. You know, I haven't seen very many tricks related to gum. So is it worth the money? Again, that's always up to you. It's something new, it's fresh, it's repairable. The only thing is, if you're like me and you're in the US, or if you're in the US and you know where to get this gum, let me know if it's sold in a store here, because I've never seen or heard of this brand. I was born in Italy, lived in Italy, but, you know, I haven't seen this here. So if you can tell me where to get it, that's cool. If not, you can order it online. So, you know, it would just take a little bit more money to be able to switch it out and do it to where you can hand out the effect afterwards. So if you're like me, then it is going to require a little bit more of an investment. I don't know, packs of bubble gum shouldn't be that expensive. So just a little bit more to make the effect happen. And then, you know, it's cool because it's kind of impromptu. The only thing is, if you are in America, and I know most people, like in our meetings, they hand out orbits and stuff like that. This is not a trick where you can take somebody else's pack of gum and then make it happen. But if you're in a location where they sell Brooklyn gum and it's popular, then yeah, you could actually take out somebody else's stick, do a quick swap, and say, oh, you know, this is crazy, and then do the switch. So there's a few applications you can use it for. Most of it's just going to be, you know, a quick, oh, look at this crazy gum that I have, you know, just a small routine like that to get the wrapper back. And then they do give you a couple of other ideas in the instructional videos. And the instructional videos, like I said, Jacopo speaks English, but you know, it's definitely not his first language. So Lloyd Barnes actually does the educational bit of it. So there is good instruction. They have a few videos, additional ideas, stuff like that. But overall, the effect, it's cool. My gimmick was just kind of poorly made. I mean, it's almost fallen apart already. So, you know, take it as it is. Maybe I just got a bad one or whatever. But yeah, like I said, the wrapper came undone. The gimmick's a little bit flimsy, but it works. And you can fix it if you are so inclined. But, yeah, that's basically everything that I have about it. That's on my mind right now. And like I said, I've been playing with it for a little while. The gum piece of it is solid. Just the rest of it, to me, just feels like it's going to fall apart at any moment. But it hasn't so far, so that's a good thing. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions or whatever. But this has been your look at Verve by Jacopo Maggetto and Ellusionist.com. All right, see ya. Well, I hope you liked that review. And if you have any questions, magic tricks, or decks that you want to see reviewed, go ahead and leave a comment down below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. As always, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click that like button and subscribe for any future reviews. All right, see ya.